Hey guys, I'm David Harling from Keystone English, and today we are looking at 8 things you may not know about England. Starting off with one that really confused my American friend when she came to visit. Did you know that we bag our own groceries? In some countries, like America, you will often have a person that will put all of your groceries in a bag for you. Here in the UK, this is rarely an option. Usually at a shop, the checkout operator will quickly scan the items and slide them down to you. And it often becomes a race. Can you keep up with the checkout operator? We also don't usually have paper bags. I think that's a thing in the US. But here in the UK, we either have the bag for life bags or we have plastic carrier bags. So get used to packing your own shopping bags at the supermarket. Now moving on to bizarre thing number 2. English people love easy to make comfort food. We will tell you that beans on toast or fish finger sandwiches are the best things in the world. Now in truth, they are okay, but in our mind we absolutely love them. If you ever mention something like fish finger sandwiches around a group of British people, I guarantee you there will be someone there that is crazy about them. I love fish finger sandwiches. Bizarre thing number 3. We always have the washing machine in our kitchen. Now to me this seems normal, yet a few American friends have said that this seems strange to them. In other countries they have a dedicated laundry room. In England, we have the washing machine in the kitchen because there usually isn't room for it elsewhere, and the water pipes are in the kitchen. Did you know that there is a secret twiddly nodule on pedestrian crossings in the UK? Loads of people are unaware of this. Does it have a proper name? Nobody knows. We just refer to it as the secret twiddly thing. But it does serve a very good purpose. There are many people who are partially sighted or partially deaf. This secret twiddly thing spins when it is safe to cross the road. By touching it, those with disabilities can feel when it starts to spin, and they know that they can cross the street safely at that time. Another thing that visitors to our country find strange is that there are 2 taps, a hot and a cold one. Why not just have a mixer tap like normal people? Well, lots of houses are switching to mixer taps now, but the reason we had 2 separate taps for so many years was actually due to the way that houses were constructed in Britain after the Second World War. In many old British houses, there is a cold water storage tank up in the attic, which in turn feeds a hot water storage tank that is used for the central heating. The problem is that the cold water tanks are not always properly maintained. They may have a lot of rust in them or silt that has built up over the years, and this means that they are sometimes not suitable to be used as drinking water. So we kept the 2 taps separate. One for hot water that came from the storage tanks, and one for clean, cold drinking water from the mains. Now this isn't really an issue anymore since we all have shiny new boilers that heat our water. But that's why traditionally the UK used to always have separate hot and cold taps. Okay, number 6. I can guarantee that every time you see a swan, a British person nearby will tell you that a swan can break your arm. I don't know what it is. It seems that the British people have this bizarre compulsion to warn people that this beautiful creature is more deadly than it seems. We just can't help it. Okay, number 7. What's with the whole driving on the left-hand side of the road? Well, the practice started well before cars were invented. Since most people are right-handed, they would ride their horses on the left-hand side of the road so that their sword-fighting hand was free. In case of an attack, it would be closer to their opponents. England has simply kept the same rules, so we still drive on the left-hand side of the road. And finally, strange thing number 8. When people say, "How are you doing?" they're not usually wanting to know how you are. We often use that simply as a greeting. "How are you doing?" often just means hello. I've heard some visitors to the country that were confused when people would ask them how they were and then walk on without waiting for an answer. Yes, we often say, "Hey, how are you doing?" simply as a greeting. It just means hello. So there you go, 8 things that you may not have known about England. Let me know in the comments if you know of any other weird things about this country. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.